So in this audio, we'll be talking a little bit about a podcast called A Better You and in a specific an episode called Ways to Spend More Time Alone and Become Your Own Best Friend. So I'll be giving some feedback about some main ideas, some important points that I got, and some advices. So the first one is how to have a good relationship with yourself, how to understand that you don't need the other's validation to do the things that you want. Because me personally, I'm someone that is always thinking about what the others are going to think about the things that I'm doing and how am I doing those things. And I really need to understand that sometimes the other's opinion doesn't matter as much as I thought. Another point is how to enter the solitude era without going crazy, without feeling bad about it. So I need to start doing things that I really enjoy, but by my own company. For example, dancing or singing or doing things that maybe I would be afraid of doing in front of other people because I need to start growing up some confidence. But how am I going to do that? Well, first I need to start having confidence in myself. I need to start trusting myself to do those things in front of the others at the future. Other point that I want to talk about, like another thing that I want to mention is I start giving attention to the small things that happen to us every single day because I can't say that I'm always busy and that I'm always thinking about a lot of things, that my brain is always full of ideas that maybe are not that important and that I'm always overthinking. But I need to take a break, then take a breath, and start thinking about how maybe like someone's words or someone's actions affect my day, affect my mood, affect my emotions. And that's so related to the control of the emotions. For that part, the girl on the podcast talked about a thing called self-reflection activities, for example, journaling or writing poetry, and that sounds great for me because personally I can express in a better way my feelings if I write them. So maybe doing those self-reflection activities would help me to process my feelings, to understand my emotions in a better way, to learn how to control myself, to not freak out when I'm facing some difficult situation. Also, the importance of showing the people the difference between being alone and feeling alone can make a great impact in your process of feeling comfortable with yourself. Because feeling alone, it's when you know that you don't have anyone to listen to you, to your problems, to give you an advice, to share a friendship with. And being alone is when you have people around you that will understand that you need some time by yourself and that will not judge you. Because that is really important. It's important that you could have your own voice to express your feelings and to let the others know when you need some times for yourself to, maybe think about some situations, to maybe do a little feedback, to maybe calm down a little bit, because life sometimes could be really, really chaotic, or maybe everything sometimes feels like just a mess. So you need to take some time for yourself, and that's great. You should not be feeling judged for that. And finally, I want to talk about a little bit about start caring for yourself. Start putting effort at the moment to treat yourself. Because if you recognize that you need to be treated with love, with patience, with affection, you need to start thinking if you are treating yourself with those, ways to be. Because if you do not treat you well, no one's going to do it. So you need to start maybe doing things that you really like your skincare, or maybe, doing the things that you like as your hobby, playing an instrument, playing a sport, watching your favorite series. And in that way, you would discover that being alone isn't that bad, and you would show the world the best version of yourself. So for me, those were like the main points of the podcast, and I would love to listen another episode in the future.